What's up, you guys? Awan Groundwalker here, back with a YouTube video. I know it's been literally ages since I've created a YouTube video, but I decided what better one to start with than my first ever commissioned diorama. Now, I guess the story behind this I'll share first before we really get into the details of the diorama. But I've known this guy for a long time. Ever since I started ACBA, we both kind of started around the same time. He asked me a couple questions about ACBA when I had first started and kind of how I got started and how to make dioramas and such. And he never made one. But again, years later, current day, August I think it was, he hit me up and he was like, hey, my birthday's coming up, I got some money, can I commission a diorama from you? And I was like, hell yeah, I'll just do my first commission. And so we talked about it. He wanted an alleyway with 3 walls and a floor and then a doorway of some kind and some steps leading up to it. So I threw something together and this is what I came up with. So yeah, so let's go over the diorama first. Let's move some lights out of the way real quick. So as you can see, Punisher's in here for scale. I'll zoom out. We got our 3 walls, right? Left, middle, right, and then we got our ground. So first of all, we'll take a look at each piece individually. Before I get started, I'm gonna remove the props. So just to talk about the props real quick, I'll do a quick overview, but all the props you see in here, I am giving him with the diorama. It took like, 2 months, a little more than 2 months to complete, and I felt a little bad and I wanted to add, give him a little something, so I added the props. Now, normally my dios wouldn't come with any props unless you had specifically asked for a prop pack, because I make those separate. But again, midterms were going on and everything, so I just wanted to toss in a little something. This isn't a full prop pack, but it's definitely some stuff to kind of litter it and make it look good. So here we go. Let's talk about the props real quick. So I just made some quick props. So we got, newspapers, bundled up notebook paper, trash bag, Coca-Cola can, a blueprint. Here, I'm gonna remove them all. I'm doing this. Here, let me adjust it's a little better. So let's move that. Let's get all these out of here. Put them on the corner here. Another newspaper, another piece of notebook paper, but this one's like actually, whole. It's hard to see probably because the focus is off. And another newspaper and a champagne bottle or a wine, however you want to see it. And then Punisher. So let's take Punisher out of here. Let's just go over the whole dial. So it's, again, the 3 walls. So let's turn up the exposure real quick. So first I'll show how it collapses, then I'll do a spotlight on each wall. So how it collapses, you take the stairs out first, then you remove the walls. It is fully magnetized, so you can obviously do whatever you want magnetization wise with it. So you can go like this, 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 this. That's how it's magnetized, or that's how it's foldable. So it's just 4 layers, stackable, super easy, super nice. And then yeah, so let me move all these and we'll do a spotlight on each piece. So first piece, we'll do is this one, this wall here. All of them can stay up by themselves. So we're taking a look at the wall we have. It's a blue metal door, obviously. It's got a Pulp Fiction poster. It's got a metal pipe coming down, and that's the main function of it. You got a little graffiti up in the corner up there, as well as on this brick as well here, which looks pretty good. The stairs work really well with it. Spotlight of the stairs, they're just gray. Oops, just gray. They can be pushed up against this, and then you have your little staircase that goes to the door, looking pretty cool. So that's the first piece. Again, fully magnetized, like I've been saying. Next piece is this piece here. Again, more graffiti on this one. It says dope here, with some, little graffiti on that, graffiti on that, graffiti on that, if you can see it like right there. And then you got the power outlet box that goes all the way up, the little warning sign on it, looking pretty cool. So yeah, and then we'll do the ground piece and then the last piece, and then we'll put it all together. So next you have the ground piece. Now, when it's, I guess, let's do that. When it's fully done, obviously you can see the 6 magnets for all the ground pieces, but it looks pretty cool. We got a lot of dry brushing here and detailing. And then when it's on the ground, I mean, if you wanted to, you could honestly get some cool, like, on the ground shots like this. Do some cool stuff with it. So pretty cool. Now let's put the whole thing together. Actually, we'll do the final wall, then put the whole thing together. The final wall here, magnetized to the bottom of the dial here. It's pretty cool. We got one big window, obviously, that's been frosted and painted a bit, and then you have the bricks, and in just the regular pattern here, and then when we put it together, you take the right wall and stairs, just magnetize to that, put that here, and then you grab the last one, if I can grab it, there we go. You just magnetize it to this. Whoop. There we go. And voila, it is done. This cool dio is complete. Definitely like the way this looks. Again, we'll just get Punisher in here real quick. We'll probably have to take a pic like this. With this lighting, because this lighting looks really good for some reason. But yeah, guys, I'm super happy with this. Again, my commissions won't be open until December, but let's just toss some of my, you've seen it with the props that I'm gonna provide, but let's toss some of my normal props in there. So we can put this chain link fence kind of on the side if you wanted to, or you know, on this end, or this end, or however you wanted to do it. You can toss that in there. You can toss my ice box, geez, I can't talk, that I created in there if you wanted to, for like a back alley setup, which is pretty cool. You know, put it on this wall if you want, or even this wall would work if you want, you know, if you were feeling it. A lot of options, although that interferes with the pipe there, so you don't want to do that. And then the last two props, which are pretty cool, here's the car that I made, which can go right there. You know, if someone's just getting out behind the alley, that works pretty well. Any 1/12 car will work, but that's the one I created. And then you have the dumpster, which looks awesome. The dumpster I made, you know, right there. You can put it against this wall here if you wanted to. You could put it against this wall over here if you wanted to. I mean, there's a lot of possibilities on how you can shoot this diorama, and I'm pretty happy with it. I can't wait for this guy to get it. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Be sure to check out my Instagram, and probably at the end of this review you'll get a lot of photos of how this looks, but I'm super happy with it. Myron, I hope you like it. It's gonna be heading to you sometime this week. It snowed a ton in my hometown, so I'm waiting for the roads to kind of clear up and to get a box to ship this in. But once it's done, it'll be done, and I'm super excited for him to have it. Thank you guys for watching. See you later.